This is the third generation of Volkswagen's most adored SUV. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, teens and teenagers, I present to you the all-new Volkswagen Tiguan. New and improved. And I will be telling you by how much exactly in this video. So make sure that you watch it all the way to the end. But first, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Join the family by subscribing. Ring the bell icon so you don't miss any of our uploads. This is Fantasy Cars 999. And most of us here are really trying to chase our dreams, so we have to stay focused. That's why our slogan is stay focused. And from us to you, whatever it is you're doing, don't lose focus. Stay focused. For now, if I were to state my favorite Tiguan, it would be the second generation R9 pre-facelift. I think that one was the best. The facelift, on the other hand, is the one that makes me think that they kind of dropped the ball on a few features, but they've fixed everything in this new one. Volkswagen's is all back on track. But first, let's see how well they've managed to design this new car. Volkswagen's new design language isn't soothing the best of my interest lately, which is ironic considering that back in elementary school it used to be my favorite company, and I still adore their 7.5 Golf GTI and R. Even the standard one isn't that bad. But some models lately, mostly the new SUVs and EVs, don't really do it for me. The last SUV from them that I adored was the T-Rocker line, and it was the last one to date. It's like they went from looking cool and sporty to smart and decent. And as for this new Tiguan, well, it's not that bad. It's also smart and decent. I guess if you want a cool one, you should look at the R line. Yep, that one is a little bit better. Down the sides, the wheel sizes starts at this amount inches, and they rise up to an optional of this amount, which is gonna be slightly uncomfortable. The roof comes optional with the amazing Volkswagen panoramic sunroof, which extends all the way to the back. And if you're ever buying a VW, always pay extra and get yourself a sunroof. Otherwise, just buy another company. Maybe try Mazda. The rear taillights just showcase how consistent Volkswagen designers are. The rear parts are always better than the fronts. The lettering is no longer on the sides and it's now in the middle. The rear does look cool, which is what VWs should always look like. Cool instead of smart. Hopefully it'll grow on me. Now tell me what you think about it. Would you go for the second generation or this? Welcome to the best part of the video. The best part of this car with the highest improvement in the whole car. It has been totally reworked and made superior. The screen is an incredible 15 inches, but it is 12.9 as standard. I suppose Volkswagen's new interior design language does serve the best of my interest outstandingly. The lighting shows that VW knows how to do their job right, by being in the top 3 if not the first in class. Here's every car in this class, and now you tell me whether I'm wrong or right. The center console is put together, also has your charging ports, which is a twin set and they're wireless. This rotary dial right here is not to control the screen. Instead, it's to control the lighting, volume and change your mode. You also have your start stop and parking brake on either side of the dial and a few cup holders. Finally, you have your armrest, which has storage inside, plus more storage on the door bins and in your glove box. The seats differ from which trim level you choose. Personally, I really like this R-line design and logo as well. It just blends in and they look so soft and comfortable. The steering is new and more user-friendly, which is what we want. The Tiguan now comes as standard with the digital cockpit, with various menus and settings as well. The screen is the latest MIP4 system with high standard apps and technology as well. The Tiguan's wheelbase from before hasn't increased at all. However, it's 30mm longer and 4mm taller. That's not necessarily a bad thing. You see, the previous Tiguan itself was no slouch when it came to interior space, so it's all well and good then. Design on the door panels has changed, and there's also new door handles. The center console consists of your air vents. It comes with tri-zone climate, which may be optional. Lower down you have your USB-C port. The boot is now 652 liters, which is once again class leading. The boot has a 3-way folding seat which can be folded from the back and also has a few tie-down points. But beware, the plug-in hybrids do not have the exact 652 liters. It's gonna be slightly smaller. Speaking of e-hybrid variants, there's one with 201 horsepower and another one with 268 horsepower. Both of them are powered by a 19.7 kWh battery. Both of them give 62 miles of range. Both of them charge up to 50 kW. And if you find a 50 kW charger, they'll do 10 to 80% in 25 minutes. AC charging at home goes up to 11 kilowatts. That'll be 2 hours from 0% to 100% full. There's also a 1.5 liter engine, mild hybrid ETSI, and it has a 48 volt electric motor. This motor can shut down half of the car's cylinders, which is 4, so it can shut down 2 on highway cruising to increase efficiency. All these mentioned above have a 6-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox. However, if you still want to keep it old school, don't worry, we have 2-liter petrols. One with 192 horsepower, that'll be front-wheel drive, and another one with 261 horsepower, that'll be all-wheel drive. And we have more diesels as well. One with 148 horsepower, that's front-wheel drive, and another one with 190 horsepower, that'll be all-wheel drive. They are all 2 liters and they are driven by a 7-speed or dual-clutch automatic gearbox. No manuals are available. The suspension has been totally reworked, giving you an all-new package called Dynamic Chassis Control Pro that allows you to alter the suspension yourself between different settings. Also new on the Tiguan is the Matrix LED lights up front. They may be optional, but my favorite ones are the ones at the rear, which are one full-width horizontal bar. When you press the brake, these lights come on, and when you release it, there you have your daytime runners, and also VW's swapping indicators. A new R version is said to be in the works. Just like the previous one, it'll have the same engine that's in the Golf R, which is a 2-liter 4-cylinder TSI pumping 320 horsepower. It'll hopefully have the option of an Akrapovic titanium exhaust. That version is for all you responsible enthusiasts. Hopefully the Tiguan is going to be better when I see it in person, but for now, the normal trim still fails. However, that's the only downside. VW really gave the class some straightening after such poor reviews on the previous one. Those reviews were mainly thanks to the touch-sensitive buttons. This is why consistency is important when you're making a name for yourself or wanting to become successful. Consistency is hard to keep when you're still trying, but the more you get used to it, the more it becomes a habit. So you should really push yourself, especially when you're still starting. Have a fair amount of discipline, consistency, and commitment. Practice that consistently, and sooner or later you'll become used to it and it'll become a habit. Please give the video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Check out more of our videos in the description box below.